This is the luxury world. Get inspired with us today and tomorrow. Rolex watches are among the most globally recognized and famous accessories. While they come with a hefty price tag, the purchasing process is simpler than you imagine. Walking into a Rolex store expecting to buy a watch on the spot might result in disappointment, but the process is more manageable than it seems. The Swiss company, which initially specialized in making watches for adventurers and athletes in the early 1900s, is now famous for its timepieces, highly coveted by collectors and luxury enthusiasts. This demand notably surged during the pandemic. Acquiring a Rolex from an authorized dealer has long required patience and determination. Although you can easily find Rolex watches, it is advisable to purchase a new one from an authorized dealer if possible. They are required to sell at the listed price, with no markup. Interestingly, you might encounter a strange scenario where a certified pre-owned Rolex from the same dealer could be priced higher than a new one. With such a murky situation, is there any positive news in 2024 for an enthusiastic Rolex fan? In this video brought to you by the Luxury World, we will explore the current situation of acquiring Rolex watches. We will discuss the ongoing challenge of high demand coupled with limited supply, analyze potential market dynamics, and provide strategies for effectively dealing with authorized dealers. If you have not already, we encourage you to subscribe to our channel to stay updated on our future videos. If you are new to the luxury watch market, you will soon discover that brand new Rolexes can only be obtained through official channels known as authorized dealers or AD. There are numerous authorized dealers worldwide, offering brands like Rolex and Tudor. When you have saved up enough money or received a bonus and want to spend it on a new Rolex watch, you might think it is a promising idea to visit an AD. Rolex is undeniably the most well-known name for luxury watches, but purchasing one has become surprisingly challenging. Regardless of your location, every single one of the brand's authorized retailers and boutiques always seems to be out of stock of nearly every model. The infamous waitlist for Rolex's most popular watches can often span multiple years, assuming you even get the chance to buy the model you want before it is eventually discontinued. Discussions frequently emerge regarding the notorious waitlist for Rolex watches in retail outlets, yet there are numerous misconceptions about how allocation is truly determined. While it is undeniable that global demand far exceeds supply, acquiring a Rolex at retail is not entirely impossible, provided you are a genuine enthusiast interested in owning the watch rather than simply aiming to resell it for immediate profit. In life, nothing is guaranteed, especially when it comes to the availability of luxury watches in retail. The availability of Rolex timepieces has sparked significant debate, particularly in recent times. Various perspectives from fellow watch enthusiasts and unauthorized sellers have emerged, offering insights into which models are readily accessible and debating the pros and cons of purchasing from an authorized dealer versus the gray market. Interestingly, certain less sought-after models, particularly those crafted from precious metals, appear to be more readily available through both Rolex authorized dealers and gray market channels, often at prices lower than retail. Before approximately 2022, there was a noticeable boom in this industry, influenced by a range of factors. However, in early 2022, a significant shift occurred, changing perceptions about the trajectory of watch prices. It was not exactly a bursting bubble or a sudden crash, but rather a significant shift in the trend of watch prices. This change was partly triggered by a downturn in the cryptocurrency market, causing individuals to incur significant losses overnight. The aftermath of the cryptocurrency crash led to significant financial losses for individuals, reducing their capacity to invest in watches. As a result, watches have lost some of their appeal as an investment option. This change led to a noticeable decrease in demand and, consequently, the valuation of many Rolex models in the secondary market, though not uniformly, but notably for a huge portion. In the past year or so, this decline has stabilized, contributing to a stabilization of watch prices. There is a growing concern among many watch enthusiasts about the increasing hype surrounding the availability of watches, particularly evident across various online platforms. While it can be challenging to acquire sought-after models like the Daytona, Submariner, or GMT Master II, it is important to address some of the exaggerated claims and excitement circulating on social media. Amidst the rising enthusiasm, especially when pursuing specific models like two-tone, solid gold, precious metal variants, or less popular configurations of the datejust, maintaining a balanced perspective is crucial. Despite discussions about a potential market downturn and suggestions that authorized dealers need to step up efforts to attract customers, the reality, especially regarding steel sports models, differs significantly. Obtaining a steel Submariner, GMT Master II, or Daytona is highly unlikely to meet certain prerequisites, such as having a consistent purchase history. while occasional exceptions may exist where individuals' record are involved. These watches without prior spending records. Such instances are rare and typically involve specific conditions or circumstances. Despite the widespread excitement about availability, we stress the importance of maintaining a practical perspective. The demand for sought-after models like the Submariner and Daytona consistently surpasses the available supply, and Rolex shows no intention of increasing accessibility. We recommend following the suggested strategies to potentially reduce wait times for steel sports models. Additionally, considering the secondary market, particularly through reputable gray market dealers, could offer a viable alternative for individuals unwilling to endure lengthy waiting periods. It is uncertain when the shortage of new Rolex watches will end. We cannot predict the future. We are aware that Rolex is building new factories to fulfill the high demand for their luxury watches and tackle the shortage issue. Nonetheless, the shortage is likely to continue because finding skilled watchmakers is challenging. The new factories will not be operational until 2025, and with a cost exceeding $1 billion, the funds have to come from somewhere. You should anticipate Rolex retail prices to increase in the coming years, much like they did in 2022. To assist you in navigating the process of purchasing watches from authorized dealers effectively, we will outline some essential strategies for acquiring Rolex watches smoothly, avoiding frustration or the fear of losing hope in obtaining your desired timepiece. Firstly, consistent in-person engagement is crucial. If you have been added to a list without a purchase history, it is advisable to regularly interact with the authorized dealer, fostering a relationship by engaging in various discussions during your visits. Moreover, authenticity is essential. Instead of planning conversations in advance, we recommend being genuine and spontaneous when interacting with the authorized dealer. This approach involves staying true to yourself, discussing shared interests, and fostering a genuine connection. These steps, combined with maintaining a consistent purchase history, increase the likelihood of acquiring a steel sports Rolex. It is crucial to resist being swayed by hype and excitement, as we emphasize the importance of relying on intuition and discernment. While we acknowledge the challenges in obtaining specific Rolex models, we caution against harboring unrealistic expectations, encouraging everyone to persevere, particularly if they are on waiting lists. The initial enthusiasm surrounding certain models seems to be diminishing, potentially resulting in shorter wait lists. Building an authentic relationship with authorized dealers and displaying genuine enthusiasm for the brand could also enhance your chances. Furthermore, some less popular models may be readily available. However, highly coveted models like the Submariner and Daytona still face extensive waitlists and scarcity. It is important to understand that authorized dealers exercise significant discretion, so consistency is not always a guarantee. While the initial excitement for certain models may be fading, and less popular options may be available with shorter waits, the gray market provides immediate satisfaction, albeit with inflated prices and the risk of counterfeit products. Overall, patience, strategy, and a bit of luck remain your best allies. The specific model you desire and your location greatly influence the level of difficulty. Conduct thorough research on your desired Rolex. Establish a connection with your local authorized dealer, and be prepared to wait for your opportunity to acquire a piece of horological history. What are your impressions on the topic we shared in this video? We would like to see your answers and opinions in the comments section. Remember to follow us too and give us a thumbs up. Once again, this is the Luxury World, and we look forward to seeing you again in our future videos.